Joined with UNI head softball coach Ryan Jacob as the UNI Panthers open the season with the Unidome Classic. Got some home games inside the Unidome, then it's been a couple of months on the road. Coach, a couple weeks into Missouri Valley Conference play now, looking back at just the non-conference portion of the season, how do you feel the kids handled it so far?
Well, we got off to a really good start. In the Dome we had a great weekend, and then we made some trips down to Florida. We had a great weekend down in Florida, played some teams that are now high up in the RPI and really did a good job down there. And then we've been up and down since then, going through some adversity, some injuries, still trying to figure some things out, getting that depth built and finding out who's going to be the right fits for different situations. So we went up and down a little bit now. Now I think we're getting on track and getting things figured out so that we can make a push for the final part of the season here.
First couple months of the season, what's maybe the most consistent thing that you've seen from the team as a whole?
We're getting on base. I would say that's probably the most consistent piece. We're getting on base in a lot of different ways. We've done a great job hitting with 2 strikes. We've got on base via hit by pitch, walks. One of our goals every year is to have more walks and hit by pitches than strikeouts, and so far we've done a great job with that. But also we're getting hits as well. The thing that we've been missing offensively is just that clutch hitting. We always set the table perfectly, and then we haven't got the job done enough to get us through some of those games that are close. You
seen it from the top of the order, middle of the order, bottom of the order, all around?
Yeah, usually it's been somebody new every day early in the season. Lately we've been counting on a couple here and there, but some of the girls that were slow starters are starting to come around, and the way they're hitting right now is not a reflection of their batting average, that's for sure.
Coach, been on the road for a couple of months now, 12 home games now in front of you in the month of April. The biggest advantage to getting your ladies at home? It's more work, honestly. It's more work, but getting on a bus and riding 8 hours isn't fun, especially when you do it 10 weeks in a row. So we're looking forward to that, the comfort of home, but embracing that there's going to be people in the stands, more people in the stands cheering for us, and hopefully we get some good weather to get a good crowd out there, because it has been a grind. Obviously we do it because we love it, but it's definitely a little bit of a boost when you get to play in front of people that are excited to watch you. All right, more coming up here with UNI head softball coach Ryan Jacobs here on Panther Sports Talk.